Hello, everybody. This is Valet Games back picking up where we left
I
off.
would
If you
so
remember, we
appreciate
are
an
heading
update.
over to do our Natalie, Natty Ozai quest. Go unlock our rideable mounts.
These rocks have seen better days.
And then I have to my morning coffee is doing its job, if you know what I mean. So take a break in between these. After this video, now that I got off my soapbox about the affordability crisis and
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl.
people
We need to
not
stay low
having
and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to.
empathy
I followed him to the
anymore.
Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts,
When were you at Grimgott's?
just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there so the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, and we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Nat.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as.
That's why school is important, right? That's why they say English class is important. You know, you might think that he's a bad person for taking more expensive golf balls and switching them out with cheaper golf balls. Why? Um, explain why and use critical thinking skills to do that, you know, rather than just, oh, the golf balls I want aren't here, cheap ones are in. Poor person must have stole them. They shouldn't be able to golf. Ugh. You know, like, even if you phrased it like, if you spent 3 seconds on it, you know, critically thinking about it and forming your own opinion and went, why am I so mad? I'm mad because he bought the golf balls I wanted and put them in a cheaper box, even though I pay full price for them. That would have been valid. I wouldn't have had anything to say about that, right? But people he didn't do that. People don't think to that level critically anymore, or you know, it's just immediate. Oh, screw this guy. Screw poor people. They shouldn't be able to golf if you can't afford the golf balls. You're not mad because, you know, people that make less money than you are golfing. You're mad that the company charges so much, and then this guy is getting a better deal than you while you're paying full price. You know? And that's what school is for helping you be able to teaching you the skills to be able to do that and recognize that and
Hmm. Well, that didn't work.
make
Perhaps
an
something.
eloquent statement or point with it rather than just, you know, that is the problem. Media literacy is dead. Critical thinking is dead. It's all just stream of consciousness. Uh, you know? And that's where, like, I feel like people don't get to this point. They get to that first point where they're mad at the guy for what he says, right? But then they don't go, why is the guy mad? The guy's mad because he wanted to buy those golf balls and he buys them at full price and someone got them for cheaper than he did by doing that. You know, that's what the guy's mad about. And he's directing that towards people who are less financially blessed than he is. And so, hey, just because they don't make as much as you doesn't mean, you know, let's use our big boy, you know, I'm being other people's
I need
therapist
to
for
find a
free
way into the
online
gate
is
house to open
essentially what
the
it
magic.
is. But we're all humans. We're all in this together. You know, I don't know when that became a bad thing. Being sometimes you do have to reach out to the people you care about or just random people in general. And, you know, hey, I don't agree with that. I don't think you really agree with that. Let's uh let's talk about that, you know? It's not my job. I don't know this
Dead
guy.
end.
That's your job
Must be
as
another way in.
you know, people that love him if you know him personally. But um as a human, it is my job, you know? It's my job to, hey, that's another human. Not just this you know, screw them mentality.
That looks
Get
as
off
if
my
it might go to the gate.
soapbox. It's just my own personal thoughts on the matter.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
And, you know, that more so is what people are missing. Just that,
That is the main keep. My guess is
um,
that we'll find Hollow and the
they're a
letter inside.
person and no one else is doing
We'll
it,
need to be
so
careful
I
where we
have
step here.
to, I guess.
I hear them.
You know? A lot of people are like, well, that person's on their own. Just let them. Are you guys happy doing that? I'm not.
Going.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Ah, blast it! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
You know, that's why we form communities, so we can help
I
each
hope
other,
nobody stays out of trouble.
live life and be people and raise kids and do things, you know? And now everyone's just isolated. Well, um, it's not my problem. I don't know them. I don't care about them. Why should I? At least those are my personal thoughts and ramblings on the matter. Let me know yours, but I will shut up and get back to playing a game about wizards. Uh, yeah. No, I don't want to hit it with that spell. I want to hit it with that spell.
Not the safest
I
place to sneak
played a bit
into.
of Iron Lung. I made my girlfriend buy it for me on Steam. I probably should have snuck on this guy, huh? But I couldn't get any game volume to work with it. So let me know if you guys would like to see me do an actual playthrough of that. I didn't really know what I was doing, but it's like an $8 game on the Switch shop, right? So if people really want to see that, or if people were genuinely interested in it, I can I can do that with volume and atmosphere and all that stuff this time around, rather than having my MacBook plugged into my girlfriend's PC and that mess. Um, that was easy. My girlfriend snuck through all this when she was playing. Used her invisibility spell and all that. I literally said when I was watching her, oh, I wouldn't even think to use that. Normally I just attack the guy, and then after I do that and get swarmed by 4 people, I'm like, oh, maybe I should have snuck. Speak of the devil. Exact situation just happened. Yippee! Yippee yahoo!
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Level 2 lock. Telescope? Can I use it, or is it just showing me there's treasure over in that building? I don't know. We will figure it out.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso! Hurry for that! Incendio! Put it out into the
Hit him with a little
Incendio!
razzle dazzle. Okay, moving on.
Aloha Mora.
Poachers get poached. But all that being said, normally I don't engage with people like that, but that was just one TikTok that had like 2 comments that I was like, I have got to say something right now,
No, Deke was right.
or I'm gonna lose
We
my
need to
mind,
save
you
you
know?
from these barbarians.
I'll rescue you guys. We're buddies. Not even running away, they're just sitting there. You guys want to get rescued, don't you? I don't know if I made a video with it. I should have mentioned. I finally got my magical beasts in my bag and all that stuff. I went, played that off screen. Um, but for the most part, most of the gameplay is somewhere within my YouTube. I don't think I made a playlist for Hogwarts yet. I should. Once these videos start going up this week, I will make a dedicated Hogwarts Legacy playlist that all these will just go into. So if you want to watch them in order, you should be able to. Astrid, yeah, that's not even that great, dude. Loosened Cobalt Runic Scarf. I had better. A little. Little fashion. Little fashion while we're at it. Yeah, I like that. I have a better scarf. I do not. Okay. Where are we at? We're at 17 minutes on this. I could push through and go get Highwing, but I think it's gonna be part of the next video. I think it'll drag on to be like a half-hour long video if I don't end it here. So, thank you all for joining me. This has been Valet Games. You know the drill. If you like this, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Anywhere you can spread it around that gets more people to my channel. That's eventually you guys are gonna get sick of me um begging for viewers. And just when you think you can't stand it anymore, that's when I'll start asking for money too. Not really, but maybe. No, not really. But maybe. I might do a Patreon at one point if I'm really raking in the views, but anyways, this has been Valley Games. You guys know the drill. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. We'll go get our high wing and wrap these up.